Mission confirmation is appreciated, man, but failure is imminent. It's 10 minutes and counting until your scheduled delivery, or my next pizza is free, comprende?
I believe you'll find my delivery much more palatable.
Well, yours ain't the cheese and sauce variety, I take it.
It's an information delivery regarding a certain list you've been seeking for months.
Where and when, lady?
Oh, it's already been delivered.
You'll find it at 123 Pelham Yards, inside a fortune cookie.
A fortune cookie. That's a new one. Oh, man. A fortune cookie factory? Oh, man. This is gonna take all night.
Once upon a time, there were two orphans, a boy and a girl, left to fend off the world all on their own. Until I took them in. I'm Al. I run the academy, a training ground for boys and girls of unique talents. So now they have me and each other, and it's cool. They're growing up fast, real fast. He's a prize-winning surfer, a poet, and an expert safecracker. She knows fencing, etiquette, and explosives. They're masters of disguise, martial arts experts, and fluent in 20 languages. They're Delilah and Julius, and they're saving the world one crime at a time, baby.
I could really get used to this whole wide-open vista thing. You think we could get a transfer to our Wild West branch?
Firstly, there is no such branch. And secondly, the only good thing about the High Sierras is that it's so remote you can test any kind of spy weapon out here without leveling an entire city.
I guess you're not as jazzed about visiting this ghost town as I am.
Why would anyone think some dilapidated old buildings are even the least bit interesting?
Delilah, ghost towns are only the most classic backdrop for dramatic confrontations of good versus evil in the history of modern cinema.
He's a big fan of Western movies.
You don't say. Horse riding. Who knew it could be so much fun? Parallel parking's never been easier. Horses are the ultimate zero-emission vehicles.
Zero emission? I've stepped in 3 horse patties already today. Why can't we drive armor-plated ATVs like normal spies?
We don't want to draw attention to ourselves, Nosy. The less our arrival is noticed, the better.
This isn't a dude ranch tour, guys. We're on a mission to acquire the Zero List, the most important operation we've ever been on.
Oh, I'll remember that when I'm anointing my saddle sores.
Let's recheck the intel.
Ooh! First dibs on the fortune cookie.
Okay, according to Al's source, the Zero List will be arriving here in Santa Dia within the next 48 hours.
Maybe this is a dumb question, but ghost towns are called ghost towns because they're abandoned, right? Not because they have, like, ghosts?
You're right, Emmett. That is a dumb question.
Just like the garbage truck routes we've seen, ghost towns are an ideal spot for black market activity.
Places average citizens either ignore or avoid. Perfect cover for high-level criminal transactions.
Our first step is to familiarize ourselves with the town's layout. Nosy, you and Emmett check out that side of the street while Julius and I check out the other. We have a winner.
The blacksmith shop?
It's a safe place to camp for the night, and it meets our 2 basic requirements.
No leaky roof or exposure to the elements.
And a wide open view overlooking Main Street so we can be ready when the list arrives.
You know, being out here in the Old West really emphasizes the line between good and bad. We've got to get that list.
Hey, we'll get it, no problem. With Sheriff Julius leading us, we're an unstoppable force.
When you think about it, in our jobs, we're all pretty much modern-day cowboys. We just don't wear hats.
I think you've seen too many westerns, Sheriff Julius.
Maybe it's a guy thing. When I was a kid, all I played was cowboys and outlaws.
Okay. So we're the cowboys, and whoever is after the zero list are the outlaws. And the good guys always win, right?
Yep, it's the way of the West, Philly.
So we have nothing to worry about.
Freeze, convict! I'm the law in this here town. No one breaks out of my jail.
You're slower than wet gunpowder, Sheriff. You ain't putting me behind bars again.
Don't be plumb foolish now, you hear? Just give yourself up. Gotcha!
Guys, we have company.
Well, if it isn't the Dewey McDo-Gooders. Again.
Miss Deeds, the displeasure's all ours.
Since you fun spoilers are about to be defeated by me anyway, we might as well do it the civilized way, at the poker table.
Oh, but you forgot to shuffle the deck!
Miss Deeds, I raise you one serious butt-kicking.
Quick, name this tune.
Leave that vermin alone, Sheriff Julius. Tumbling tumbleweeds! We got ourselves a real game of cowboys and outlaws!
So, Mr. Western movie buff, what do they call it when everyone has their weapons pointed at each other?
It's called a Mexican standoff. The name's misleading, though, since people of any nationality can participate.
Good to know.
Popular place, Santa Dio. Did Ruffian Airlines have a 4-for-1 seat sale or something?
What are you and your boy toys doing moseying around these here parts, Miss Delilah?
We were about to ask you the same question.
Ugh, I am not a boy toy. I'm a man toy, thank you very much.
Please, you can't even grow a bad teenage mustache.
And how would you girls know? Been checking out my smooch zone?
Nice one, dude.
If you agents insist on knowing my business, I'm on vacation.
Right. So none of you are going to admit why you're really here.
We didn't come here to wipe the floor with you jerks, if that's what you mean. Though we totally could.
Right. And your hair's naturally that color, Sunshine.
Get a ray of sunshine. Hooey! Dense fighting words.
Children, settle down. I was here first, so the obvious solution is for all of you to leave. Now.
Hope you're feeling hot to trot, Deeds, because it's you who's about to burn out of town.
As awesomely entertaining as this is, I think we should follow Nosy and Emmett's lead and hit the road.
Stop, you idiots! Stop! They're getting away!
You stop first! No, you!
That should keep them busy for a while.
As I've been trying to tell you buffoons, our energy would be better spent putting a stop to those pesky agents, or none of us will get the list.
I don't do ceasefire. I reckon she's got a point, sis. It'd only be a wee temporary truce till we round up Cutie Pie Julius and his trusty cowpokes. All right, fine. As long as you quit it with the cowboy talk already. It's getting really annoying. Annoying? How'd you reckon? Ah! Okay.
Personally, I like Western speak, especially when girls use it. It's really cute.
I'll back you up on that one, buddy. Okay, let's see if it's the right size now.
Multiple villains, same time, same location. They're here for the Zero List too, meaning we now have competition. Julius and I need time to plot out logistics. We don't know how the list will arrive, so we have to be prepared for anything.
Yeah, and in the meantime, we're gonna need you two to keep the gruesome quartet away from us.
How? By throwing horseshoes at them? Our weaponry is seriously lacking, remember?
Emmett's right. This mission was supposed to be a stealth operation with minimal enemy confrontation.
Guys, it's okay. We'll just have to be creative.
Delay them, deter them, do whatever you have to do. Just keep them occupied. We're the cowboys, remember?
Yeah, we can handle it.
To the cowboys, and cowgirl.
Okay, what are the possible ground options for the delivery?
A delivery, you ask? How's this for a delivery? Get them! I don't know what happened to your bow and arrow, you big baby. Just get them!
If you watched more Westerns, Miss Deeds, you'd know that in the Wild West, truth and justice always win.
Psst. Julius, we don't have any weapons. She does.
Right. Get it out! Get in!
Miss Deeds thinks she's so hot, but she's not. While she's taking care of Delilah and Julius, we'll be up here waiting for the Zero List. Sweet sassafras, partner! We'll see it coming for miles from this here spot. Okay, I'll zip it. Sheesh, you really know how to drain all the fun out of things.
Hiding way up there, huh, ladies? You must really be scared of us.
As if? Come on up here and we'll show you how not scared we are, dweeb.
First you gawk at my lips, now you want me to come closer? Admit it, girls, you're totally hot for me. I think they're distracted enough, don't you?
What are you doing? Hey! How are we supposed to get down now?
Not our problem, girls. Where'd you get that?
Let's just say it was like taking candy from a baby. Only it's a bow and arrow, and I took it from a guy in a big, huge diaper.
Ah, my weapon! Ah, my hair!
Get in!
Will these horses make it over that shaft?
Only one way to find out.
I don't suppose you know how to turbocharge a horse.
No, but I know how to slow down a car. Go! Hya! Hya!
Good work, Sheriff. You really gave her the shaft. Question. How can you be so sure that the Zero List transaction will take place tomorrow at high noon?
High noon is the only time anything goes down in the Old West. It's just a hunch, but it's all we got.
This Wild West fantasy we're living? I must admit, I'm having a lot of fun, Julius.
Well, it'll be a lot more fun when we get our hands on the Zero List.
Julius, I know I've been searching for answers lately, for truths about my life. And I want you to know how much it means to me that you've been waiting. But waiting for answers? What has that gotten me? Maybe life just has to be lived, you know? Maybe having a spy life and a personal life is possible. And maybe the truth I've been searching for all along is that the time for us is now.
Some truths are sweeter than others, Delilah.
D&J, come in.
Emmett, nice work by you and Nosy today. We haven't seen any bad guys since this morning.
Thanks, but we can't take all the credit. You guys must have done something to Sumo and Deeds, because they've done a total vanishing act.
They just went underground for a while.
Go ahead and get some shut-eye, guys. We'll be back when we're finished prepping the plan.
I'm sure your plan rocks, Sheriff Julius, but are you sure you don't need our help?
We're good, just the two of us. D&J out.
I'm really happy you're ready to give us a shot. And, well, I just want you to know there's some stuff I need to talk to you about. Maybe after we get the Zero list, you and I can just take off for a few days?
Julius, that sounds stellar.
Sumogoon, when I get my hands on those meddling agents.
You mean after we get our hands on them? Delilah and Julius are so gonna pay for messing with us.
It's always Delilah and Julius this, Delilah and Julius that. Blah, 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 blah. Not one mention of us.
Don't take it personally, Nosy. They've just hated us longer.
Stay sharp, cowboys.
The Zero list.
Dr. Dismay?
Great! More competition.
A suitcase full of cash. A pittance to pay for the key to the flashiest weapon in human history, babies.
Slimy braggart. Too inept to steal the list himself, he buys it from the real thief.
Backstabbing freeze fiend, I know you're here.
Don't look at me, Doc. That's my weapon, but I didn't fire it.
Oh, yeah, guy! Which one of you wannabes put the sink on my transaction?
Take two goody-good guesses, genius.
Delilah and Julius?
Yeah. You can add the cost of a chopper to the price tag, Dismay. Plus, triple the danger pay.
How dare you try to buy the list out from under us?
Don't change the subject, baby doll. And as for you goody gum-dropping lollipop spies, you can't hide from the doctor. Santadio's a ghost town whose ghost population is about to rise by 2 babies. Babies! Don't just stand there, you washouts! Fan out and find them!
Don't bother.
Spy Training 101, kittens. Always count your enemies before you catch them.
Even with your worthless friends, we have you outnumbered. How do you possibly expect to capture us all?
Why, by digging an even bigger hole.
Oh, you really got her. Complaining won't get you out of that trap any sooner.
Or get you the Zero list. Why? Because now it's ours.
Yeah! Mission accomplished!
Julius deserves all the credit. The plan was 100% his.
Well, 1% mine and 99% stuff I borrowed from all of my favorite Western movies. But you know, whatever works.
And, how does this particular movie end?
We're, gonna go round up the horses.
But please, continue flirting in our absence.
Is it that obvious?
Will you? You've always been on my case one way or another, Delilah. And, thank goodness for that.
What's that Western saying? A cowgirl always gets her man?
No, actually, it's the Mounties who always get their man.
Not this one.
Julius. We meet again.
Who is that, Julius, and why does he know you?
Tibor, what are you doing here?
Oh, just getting some fresh outdoor air, some lovely western scenery, and the zero list.
Excuse me?
You can't have it.
This isn't a negotiation, Julius. Hand over the zero list. Now.
Look, I don't know who you are, Tibor, but the fact that you want the zero list just brought you a one-way trip into that pit.
A pit you should be helping us escape from, Tibor.
Really? I should help you. After the time fuse copy you stole from me proved useless, misdeeds, and after Sunshine and Ice failed to harness the terawatts of power capacity I requested, and after Dr. Dismay misled me into thinking that the zero list was at Llewellyn House, only to double-cross me by trying to buy it later, get your own wretched selves out.
Or better yet, you can join them.
Keep your lovebird in line, Julius. You owe me. Or have you forgotten?
He's not giving you anything, but I'll give you something, a choice, as to which way you'd prefer to be handcuffed.
Leave it in the case.
Julius, what are you doing?
Let him go, Delilah.
What's gotten into you? He's got the list. We have to stop. I don't even know you.
How could you do this, man? You're the last person in the world I thought would betray us.
Guys, it's complicated, but I'm gonna fix this. You have to trust me.
We did trust you, Julius, but you're no sheriff.